Life.
Mhm.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Yep. Sound is good.
Yeah. God, we're going to jump straight into it. God,
Okay.
shalom. Before we start off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem,
Yahweh, Barsham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
God,
Barsham, Rachakodash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quarters of Zion, together with the brother Talmayat from GMS Holland branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with another lesson, with another video, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. Gone. So in this lesson, the title is The Restoration After the Shame. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave us a certain portion of shame, but after that, the Most High, He's going to beautify us. You know, He is going to set us upon high because we drank from that cup that the Most High had prepared for us. You know, the cup of slavery, the cup of punishment. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has another thing in store for us. So now that I said that, let's
Mhm.
jump to Isaiah 60, verse 17 first.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, at verse 17. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
Yeah. So you see, so the most high, you have something that is of low value, and then it's going to compare it to something with high value. So for brass, the most high is going to give us what? Gold. And for iron, he's going to give us silver. For wood, brass, and for stones, iron. So the things that we were compared to, you know, the lesser values, the most high, he's going to double it up and he's going to beautify us, man. And it also says, I also make I will also make thy officers peace and thine exactors righteousness. So we are going to be the new policemen here upon earth. We are going to be the officers of peace, you know, Judge Dredd. We are going to be the ones that are going to bring forth the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, in full force, in full effect. Because Esau's not doing it. Esau's putting everything upside down. But the Most High, He is going to make our exactors righteousness. So we are going to bring forth the righteousness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let me see. Can you give me also Ezekiel 22, verse 18? Baba Kasha?
Okay. Ezekiel 22, at
Yeah,
verse
verse
18,
18.
and it reads, this is Ezekiel chapter 22, at verse 18, and it reads, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead. In the midst of the furnace, there are even the dross of silver.
You see? So we are being compared to dross and metals of low quality. You see? So that's how the Most High
Yeah.
sees us. The Most High brought us low. The Most High gave us shame. But in the end, the Most High is going to turn everything right side up because of because of the promise for his own righteousness' sake. That's why He's doing it. It's not because of our righteousness. It's not but because we are so uh, yeah righteous in ourselves and our doings. No, the Most High He made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and for His own righteousness' sake, He's going to do it.
Yep.
We go to Ephesians real quick. Ephesians. Bear with me for a second. Ephesians 1. verse. Yeah, Ephesians 1, verse 9.
Ephesians 1, verse 9.
Yeah,
Ephesians 1, verse 9. Come on. This is Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 9, and it reads, having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he had proposed Salakia, in himself.
yeah, you see. So the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, He made known the history, the mystery unto us, unto the servants of prophets, like it says in Amos 3, verse 6, 7.
7. Yeah, 7. Come on.
You see, so the Most High is not going to do nothing but reveal His secrets unto the servants of prophets, and that's what He did. So, having made known unto us the mystery of His will, according to His good pleasure, which He had proposed in Himself. So it's for His own name's sake that He's doing it. It's not for us. You see, because the Most High can lift up stones. He doesn't need us, but He chose us. That's how it had to go. God.
For precept.
God.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 16 and verse 25. Now to him that is of power to establish you according to my gospel and the preaching of Yahushai Mashiach, according to the revelation of the mystery which was kept secret since the world began.
Yeah, speak on it.
Yeah, man. This mystery about Yahushai, the gospel, it is a mystery and a secret since the world began, because it was spoken about him already from the beginning. And to your Old Testament, Israelites are talking about, only God, God, God. Now, it was always spoken about Yahushai, man. He's the Redeemer of Israel, man. You see? So this was always about Yahushai, man. He's the one that created the earth, you see? And the secret now is now revealed. And let me read further. But now it is made manifest, and by the scriptures of the prophets, according to the commandment, the everlasting power made known to all nations for the obedience of faith. You see? So it is now made manifest, because in this time now this is revealed, by the scriptures, by the prophets. You see? And we are breaking it down now, through our elders, and down. We breaking the scriptures down, man. You see? The secret, like the brother was talking about, this mystery is revealed to the servants. You see? And now to all the nations, we are preaching this word. Kanak, yeah?
Yeah, which and the the last part of that scripture, that's very important. Like the brother was saying, Yahushua was always promised, and until he came on the scene, that's when the true highway, the true way to redemption was made known. You see, through the obedience of faith. That's what what is going to lead you to everlasting life. Faith, not the works of the law. You see, but the obedience of faith.
Yeah.
And that also sparks something within me in Hebrews, that it says, the law was our schoolmaster. Yeah, this is Galatians 3, verse 24. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Yahushai, that we might be justified by faith. You see, going hand in hand with what the brother read, with the obedience of faith. The law was put there, to keep us in store until the second covenant was being made manifest through Yahushai. And now we're in that transitional phase from that old covenant to that new covenant. We're not fully there yet, but we're on our way. You see? So wherefore the law was a schoolmaster to bring us onto Yahushai. The law was there to keep us alive until the other way was made manifest, that was to be in the faith of Yahushai.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, give me yep. Hey, Shalom, Akia,
Shalom,
Bashem,
Akia.
Shai,
Yabashim, Masha, Bashim, Rakakadash,
Barakatuh.
Rakata. Yeah, man. So, what do you want us, Akia?
Lamentation 4, verse 22, Baba Kasha.
Yes.
Lamentation 4 and 22.
This is Lamentations 4 and verse 22. And it reads, uh, Thy punishment, thy punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
Yeah, so like we started off with, the Most High, he brought us low. He gave us shame. He gave us that cup of slavery. You know,
Yep.
let me see. Yeah, actually started verse 21. So the
Yeah, I
Most
was
High gave us.
thinking, yeah,
Yeah, that's the point that I
yeah,
was looking for.
this is the point, yeah. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, man. So like I was saying, you have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he made us the tail, and Esau was the head. So Esau, he got that cup of rulership, and we got the cup of slavery. So
Yeah,
what happened to Esau? Esau, he made himself so drunk with all these philosophies that he's making himself bare and naked. You see,
yeah,
no shame in his game. And what
yeah,
does the Most High do? The Most High raises up his servants and prophets to lift up that skirt to show everybody, like, okay, you see, this is the shameful things and the shameful spewings that this so-called white man, the Edomite, Esau Edom, is doing. You see,
yeah,
so the Most High simultaneously is bringing up Israel, and he's putting Esau down low, now spiritually. You see, but
yeah,
it's going to become physical. And it
yeah,
says in verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity shall be accomplished. It's like, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. And that's now we're in that transitional phase. So the Most High is lifting up that veil that was upon us, that Esau had upon all nations. So now we are standing up and waking up to who we truly are. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. So Esau, he's next. He's the one that's going to be brought low and he's going to be made, yeah, how should I say it? A gazing star. He's going to be that, like it says in the book of, what was it, Isaiah 14 or Isaiah 34,
yeah.
that your pump is going to be brought low.
The broad low,
See?
yeah,
So that's what the Most High is going to do. He's going to bring Esau low, and he's going to lift us up.
yeah. I have a precept also quick.
Come.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah,
Speaking of,
exactly. Yeah, what the brother said. Esau's made bare now, man. The Lord is gonna expose him, that he cannot run from nothing anymore, man. And you see it nowadays. He's really being exposed. You see, because like we was going into the servants, we are by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we are exposing Esau. He's made bare, to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and he cannot hide anymore longer. You see, and Esau was never spoiled. Because you see, Esau, nobody touched him. Look, America, man, and it's really talking about America. America has never had a war that the foreign entity, attacked them. You see, so he also gonna get spoiled because he is spoiling everybody all across the world. You see, making wars, everything. You see, but now he's made bare because everybody is seeing now who is the real villain, and that is Esau Edom. You see, Kanak, you got it.
yeah, man, I was thinking about, what was it, Scarface? You need to have somebody to point. Yeah, you need a bad guy, That's why I'm here. That's Esau, man.
Exactly.
He's that
Yeah,
villain. He's that bad guy.
he's the villain. Yeah, yeah, it's true, man. Can't deny it. It's we can't deny it. He's that film. The Lord make him like that, man. Jeremiah, if I'm correct, 13:23. Can an Ethiopian, change his skin? Roughly paraphrase.
Yeah, yeah.
Can a leopard, what was it?
Change his spots or something.
Change his spot? Yeah, can no, because he's accustomed to do evil, and that is his role, man. In this movie from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, he cannot change that. You see, and I see the brother also had a beautiful scripture here in the book of Baruch. You can get it if you want as a precept. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto to the enemies. Yeah, man. And exactly that's what's happened. We were sold to the nations. The Lord didn't want to destroy us completely. He was vexed with us, but he made a promise with our forefathers, man, that he will always come to our aid, to our rescue. But we had to learn a lesson because of our adultery with these idols, man. You see? And Yahweh was really mad. He was like, hey, man, this is your punishment. So that's why we was delivered to our enemies, and mainly now to Esau Edom. You see? And verse 5, let me see, verse 6. Oh, no, verse 7, Salakia. For ye provoked him, you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto Yahweh. Exactly. You see, this is what we did. We angered the Lord by sacrificing unto devils and not unto the Heavenly Father. So these idols, man, you see. So the Lord was angry. You see. So yeah, that basically was it, man.
Yeah. And I had the one that I was roughly paraphrasing also. This is Isaiah 14, verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread on thee, and the worms cover thee. So the Most High is going to bring the pomp, which the pomp goes into the pride of Esau. He's going to bring that low. He's going to bring Esau low. How is Esau going to be? How is Esau? His pride is going to fade away by the correction of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to send his son and his holy angels and his elect to beat this man to a pulp. The worm is spread under thee, and the worm covereth thee. And what does a worm resemble? A worm is when something is decaying, when something is rotting, and that's what's going to happen to Esau. He's going to be brought low and he's going to decay. That's why the scripture also says the grave is prepared for thee, roughly paraphrasing Isaiah 34. And also Isaiah 52, verse 2, it says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. You see? So the Most High is going to let Jerusalem arise. Jerusalem, let me start out at verse 1 actually. This is Isaiah 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. What is the strength of Zion? Yahweh, the Most High, through Yahushai, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, which is the garment of righteousness, the white garments. O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come in to thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, shake that dust off, that confusion. You were put low, you were put to shame, but shake that off and arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. So the Most High is going to, now we are spiritually waking up, but in a physical sense, it's going to happen also. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. And that's speaking about the whole nation of Israel, the children of Israel. You see? So that was a long intro for the first that I wanted to start off with.
Hey, all to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Come. Isaiah 61, verse 7. Okay,
let me read it again. This is Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 7, and it reads, For your shame shall for your shame you shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore, in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Yeah. So the Most High said, but for your shame you shall have double. So the Most High basically he punished us double for what we did. For our iniquities, like the brother read. The Most High he punished us. He gave us unto our enemies because why? Because we sacrificed unto devils and not unto the Most High. According to Jeremiah 2, also it says that we commit two iniquities. Roughly paraphrasing, we hew ourselves cisterns, broken cisterns, which are these gods from these so-called gods from these other nations. That's what we were going after. You know, so the Most High was mad about that. That was our sins, and the Most High he chastened us. He punished us double for that.
Yeah.
And for confusion, thou die. And for confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore, in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. So, after the double punishment that we receive, we are also going to receive a reward, which is also going to be double. The blessings we're going to receive double. That's going to
Yeah.
be in our land. Now we are exiled out of our land. Now no Israelites, no true children of Israel are living in that land. But you have a bastard dwelling in that land. You have these Amalekites living in the land. But the Most High said He's going to bring us into that land, and we are going to possess the double. We had the double shame, but we're also going to have the double reward. Can you give me Isaiah 40, verse 2, Baba Kishar?
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, and verse 2, and it reads, get it, and verse 2, and it reads, Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she had received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins.
You see? So the reward, the punishment that we received was double. So what the Most High is going to do is that he's going to balance it out. He's going to recompense it with a double blessing. We are going to inherit extraterrestrial bodies, which are not going to be able to go off. So it's going to be in a whole other level. Because now we are living in this decrepit and corruptible flesh. But when the Most High is going to beautify us, when He's going to bless us, then it's going to be on the next level, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, give me Zechariah 9. Yeah. Go.
This is also in the book of Isaiah, chapter 35. And let me go straight to the point. Two verses. Let me see. Yeah, let me go straight to the point. Let me start with 8, Salakia. And the high, let me
What is
see.
that? Isaiah?
Isaiah 35 and verse, this is beautiful. This is really when the Lord is going to redeem us, man.
Yeah, start where you want to start. Let's go in.
Yeah. Let me start with 7.
Mhm.
And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land spring of water. In the habitation of dragons, where each lay shall be grass with reeds and rushes. So the Lord
Yeah.
is going to restore everything, because parched ground means that everything's dry, it's not fertile over there. Everything is going to be, the Lord is going to restore us. That when everything is fertile, that means that we're going to be in a good place, rest. We're going to have everything again. Because now we really are living on parched ground. Everything is polluted. We don't have nothing. Everything is messed up.
Yeah.
And the highway shall be there.
And also in the spiritual sense, like the brother read, and the parched ground shall become a pool. If
Yeah.
you go into the word Zion, that word Zion means monument, but it also means parched place. And a parched
Mhm.
place is a place that is completely burnt up and dried up, and that
Uh,
was us. We were in a dried up state. We didn't know who we were, but now, like it says, the parched place shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. So we were that dry ground, we were that parched place. But what is happening now?
exactly.
We are being filled with the water of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We are being filled with the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let me grab this real quick. Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 32, verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herbs, and as the showers upon the grass. You see? So the
Yeah.
doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is now flooding us, is flooding that parched place, which that parched place is Zion. You see? And we are now filled with the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua spiritually, and then it's going to become physical, like the brother said, in the land. Israel is going to be beautified when we are going to be placed in that land, according to Baruch 5, for example, where it speaks
Mhm.
about how we were as captives taken out of that land, and the land was crying for us leaving, but we are going to be brought back, and the land is going to rejoice together with us. Maybe we can get that later on.
Mhm. Let me go to verse 8. And an highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness. The unclean shall not pass over it, but it shall be for those, the wavering man, though fool shall not err therein. You see? So this is also, like the brother said, this is all spiritual, man. The Lord is gonna the Jerusalem. So like the brother already said, Tasaya one, we're gonna be that monument. We're gonna be the city of beauty. It's physically and spiritually. You see, and no wicked soul will enter over there, man. You see, when the Lord is gonna restore us, man, like the brother already said by the beginning, the Lord is fine tuning us to be the judges of the earth, man. So what is gonna happen? We gonna judge, man, and that means that, hey, if your soul is not upright, you cannot enter, man. You see. So, and nobody is also going to make us afraid, because now we are afraid. We are, we have the trembling heart, fear. All unclean things are happening. In our lives. We have to be afraid for the enemy. Everything what's going on, but that is not going to be anymore when the Lord is going to restore us. And like He said, "Hey, Jacob, my worm, you're going to have rest." You see, and rest means that no lion, you have no fear anymore that somebody is going to attack you. That you're constantly in fear for your life. These things are going to be a thing of the past, man. When the Lord is going to restore us, that is that beautiful highway that the Lord is making for us, man. You see, so yeah, man. And
What do you say?
Kanak, yeah.
So to further spiritually break that down, it says, "And a highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness." And what is that highway? We already touched on that in the beginning of the lesson. That's the obedience of faith. That's the justifying through faith. So the highwai is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, he's that path to holiness, to righteousness. You
Exactly.
see?
Yeah.
And then, like the brother said, and it shall be, and it shall be called the way of holiness, and the unclean shall not pass thereover. So the unclean, who are the unclean? The two thirds of Israel, they're not going to be able to walk on that highway because they didn't put on that double garment of righteousness. They didn't put on that white robe, you know. And so the two-thirds, they're the unclean, and it says, "But it shall be for those, the wayfaring men, those fools shall not err therein." So the wayfaring men, what is a wayfarer? A wayfarer is a pilgrim, somebody that's what is a pilgrimage? That's a spiritual walk. So we are spiritually walking to Israel. We are the wayfarers. We
Yeah.
are on a spiritual pilgrimage. We are not literally walking to Israel right now, but we have our face towards Israel. We have our face towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and we are walking that path. So we are those wayfaring men, Yahweh Tazah. That we are of that elect of the elect number. So it says, but it shall be for those, the wayfaring men, the pilgrimage, the ones on a spiritual path, though fools, because how does the world esteem us? The world looks at us as fools. Everybody thinks that Islam is the way. Everybody thinks that Christianity is the way. Everybody thinks, why are you wasting your time on a Saturday, or why are you wasting your time with this? You know, you can make money, you can do this, you can gain riches, blah blah. So the
Mhm.
world sees us as fools. You see, so it says, though fools shall not err therein. We're still going to be holding on to this doctrine, holding on to our faith. You see,
Yeah.
Kanak.
Kind of. Yeah, it's like you said, man. Only the ones who believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai will walk in that path. But the fools, the fools, and that is the people, like the brother said, the two-thirds of people of the world, they don't even gonna think to walk therein. You see, because only the ones that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they are the ones, the travelers. They're gonna go to the path, the straight gate, like the brother said, and that is Yahweh Shai, man. You see, the holy road, man. Yeah, man. And verse 9, no lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon. It shall not be found, but the redeemed shall walk therein. You see, so like we were saying already, and it goes also, you can see it like, hey, we ain't gonna be attacked anymore, man, because it's not literally that lions gonna attack us, but the lions, because we are that prey. We are Israel is like a prey. You see, to all these nations, they all want to attack us. You see, everybody's against Jake. You see? So, but that is not going to be anymore, man, when the Lord is going to restore us. Nobody going to hurt us anymore, attack us anymore. No foul creature is lurking there to get us, man, because now we are caught up in these nets. You see? And that is not going to happen anymore, man. You see? There will be no danger. You see? And only the ones that the Lord, the elect, like the brother was saying already, can walk there, man, because the two-thirds ain't going to walk over there, man. You see? No
Exactly.
unclean, yeah, can't. No unclean spirit can enter, man. You see?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that's that
man.
ravenous beast. Like
Yep.
what Asap said. Also, I was like a beast before thee, without the law, statutes, and commandments, without the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Most High. So
Mhm.
none of the two-thirds, none of these heathens, nobody's going to be able to stop us. They're not going to be able to walk on that road, because they're
Yep.
also seen as the beast. They are seen as the spiritual beast.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and Zion shall flee away. So this is beautiful. So all the things that we been through, all the really the hell that was upon us, like we was reading in Isaiah chapter 61 already. The Lord gave us really hell because of our disobedience. All these things gonna be a thing of the past, man. It's gonna fly away as a dream, because what the Lord has prepared for us is only beauty, man. You see, and the ransom goes to the elect, man. You see, because the Lord, He bought us with a price. You see, so we are the one that the Lord, Yahweh desire, have to say, because we call ourselves also the hopeful elect. But the ransom, the elect of the Lord, hey, we're gonna return to Zion, man. We're gonna go in the kingdom, man, paradise, man. That is prepared. The Lord has prepared that for us. You see, so that is what we want to enter into, man. Yeah, man, that is beautiful. When I saw this, I was like, hey, I have to bring this out because the brother was reading this, and yeah,
Yeah.
so through the spirit, man.
Come, come.
Yeah, man. Gone. Yeah,
Uh,
man.
okay, jump to Zechariah 9, verse 11 and 12.
Gone, yeah. This is the book of Zechariah 9, verse 11, and yeah, Zechariah 9 and 11. As for thee also, by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit wherein is no water.
Yeah, so that's where we were in a pit with no water. You know, we were dried up. We were those dry bones. We were parched ground. So the Most High left us there. Go ahead.
Yeah. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Yeah. So now the Most High wants us to turn to Him. You know, through His
Yeah.
Son Yahweh Shai, through the obedience of faith. You see, turn ye to the stronghold, prisoners of hope. So now we have become prisoners of hope. You know,
Yeah.
like Scripture says, you know, we are brought low to only having faith and hope. We can't do anything. We don't have strength in our hands. We can't fight against this man. And it was the same thing also in the time of Egypt. In the time of Egypt, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had to bring forth his judgment. You know, he wanted to, through having us in this captivity where we were diminished, that we didn't have any power in our hand, to show in that situation that he would be the one to bring us out. And the same thing is going to happen here, because the so-called white man Esau, he has been he has his pump all the way up, you know, to the max. He has all this technology. He has all. He thinks he's being backed up by the left hand side. You know, he's got harp. He's doing all type of geoengineering. He has witchcraft on lock. You know, so he thinks
Yeah.
that he is the Most High. He thinks that he can go against the Most High and against the people of the Most High. But what is going to happen? The Most High, he is going to magnify his name. You see?
Yeah. That's why the Lord said, "Hey, wait ye on me. I will rise up to the prey."
Yeah.
We need Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Yeah, man.
Gone.
Monak, yeah.
Okay, give me Job 42, verse 10.
Job 42 and verse 10. This is Job chapter 42 and verse 10, and it reads, and the Lord Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
You see? And in a sense, we are going through that what Job is going through. You know, we are being brought low. We are have been reduced to prayer. You know, we always have been praying, but now that's the only power that we have. So and if you go into the word to pray means to beg. So we are begging Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to redeem us, to deliver us, to send His Son, and to get us out of this hellhole. And what
Yeah.
happened to Job in the end? He received double. Received twice as much as he had, and that's also going to happen to us as a nation. You know, so we received double the shame and the pain. So what is going to happen? We're going to have everlasting joy, and we are going to be transformed. We're going to have extraterrestrial bodies, and we are not going to be able to go off. You see, perfection in itself. That's going to happen to us. We're going to receive all the blessings that you read about in Deuteronomy 28, because we received all the curses. Now we're going to receive all the blessings. We are going to be brought high, because we were brought low. We were the tail. The enemy was the head. You know, we were a proverb. We were a byword. But what are we going to have now? We are going to be made kings. You know, we are going to have praise and fame, like the scripture says. I
Mm-hmm.
can get that in Zephaniah 3 and 19.
Zephaniah. Come, this is Zephaniah. You won't want to believe it, but I had it already on deck before you was talking about it. That's the spirit called Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man. So this is the book of Zephaniah. Uh, Zephaniah 3
And
get
19.
it, and 19. And it reads, Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
Yeah. You see, so the Most High, He is going to save her that halted, and the her. What is that speaking about? That's speaking about us as a nation. Like it says in Jeremiah 6:2, the Most High has likened the daughter of Zion as a comely and delicate woman. So we are
Yeah.
that her, we are that woman, we are that bride. So her that halted, we are the ones that are halting. We are the ones, because if we go into that word halt, it means limp. So we are the ones that are maimed, that are limping. We come short. We're not perfect. So the Most High is going to help us. And it says he's going to gather her that was driven out. And like we
Yeah.
said, we were exiled out of our land. We were kicked out of the land of Israel. You see? So we were driven out, we were exiled. And what is he going to do? And I will give them praise and fame in the land where they have been put to shame. That also makes me think about Hosea 1, where it speaks about the Most High is going to call us Lo Ami, Laimia, which is
So
not my
like, yeah.
people. You see?
Yeah.
So the Most High, in those places where was said that we are not the people of the Most High, that's where we are going to receive praise and fame. We are going to be brought high, set on
Yeah.
high, and we are going to have joy, everlasting joy.
Yeah. I have a precept for you.
You know?
This is Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse 25. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel and will be jealous for my holy name. Yeah, like the brother already said, because of his holy name, the Lord is all about also the fame of the Lord, of course. You see, his holy name has to be restored back in the earth, because now really, because we are a disgrace, is also make the Lord a disgrace, so the Lord is going to restore his name also in us, you see, because when he beautifies us, his holy name also going to be restored. That is what the Lord is going to do. That's why the whole captivity of Israel is going to make to naught, man. You see, but first the two-thirds has to go on this side, and then the whole of Israel they're going to be restored because they're going to come back to the elect. You see, they're going to bring the whole nation of Israel back, and when they come back, they're going to be in their right mind, man. And every one of Israel is going to be restored. They're not going to be that dross and defiled and evil. That is not going to be anymore, man. Verse 26, because this is the point. After that, they have borne their shame and all their trespasses, whereby they have trespassed against me when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid. You see? So the Lord, everything that we did, and He brought us the shame, because that's what this was going into. He gave us the shame. We brought low. You see, but the Lord is going to forgive us, man, for that. You see, and He going to restore us and give us fame. We're gonna get all the fame, all the nations gonna flock onto us, because that is what is gonna happen when the Lord is gonna restore us, man. You see, everybody gonna be like, hey, Israel, everybody. Now everybody want to be Jake, but in that time everybody want to be Jake. That is what is gonna happen, man. We're gonna get that fame, and especially the elect. You see, because on this side now we are brought low. Everybody hey, look at them, man. These poor guys, man. They was preaching and in these garments. Look at them over there, man. But when the kingdom is going to be restored, everybody going to know, like the scriptures also said in Ezekiel, then they're going to know, Ezekiel 33, that there been a prophet amongst them, you see. And then they're going to know, you see. And then Israel, the elect of Israel, they're going to know that, hey, all the time they were the Lord's chosen, man, you see. Because the book of Second Ezra also said, I forget which chapter, but also said, then they're going to know who's are my chosen, man. And very soon you're going to know who are the chosen one of the Lord. You see? So yeah, man. Yeah, that was it.
Can you give
Yeah.
me Isaiah 51, verse 11? And we
hmm
can close off on that. Isaiah 51 and 11.
Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 11, and it reads, let me see. Therefore, the redeemed of the Lord shall return and come with singing unto Zion, and everlasting joy shall be upon their head. They shall obtain gladness, joy, and sorrow, and mourning shall flee away.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So the shame that we receive, the double portion is going to be changed into a double laughter, double joy, double blessing. You see? So we are going to have gladness, joy, no sorrow, no mourning. We're not going to have untimely deaths. We're not going to have infants or babies that are, we're not going to have stillborns, things like that. Only blessings upon blessings upon blessings. You see? So everything that you're scared on this side, you have children and you constantly got to, look over your shoulder or be you know, be circumspect and continually alert on what they're doing and what they're digesting spiritually and then things like that. What they're learning in school. No, that's not going to be in that time. All righteousness is going to flow throughout the four corners of the earth. And they're going to know righteousness by themselves because, like the scripture says, your people are going to be all righteous, like it says in the book of Isaiah 60.
Mhm.
So even our children are going to know righteousness. Even our children are going to be immoral. They're going to have powers. They're going to be playing with asps or snakes, adders, all those type of things. You see, so we're going to have everlasting joy. Sometimes, when we used to teach in Amsterdam, then you would have Edomites, women, on the bicycle, just smiling for no damn reason.
Googly eye and
they just happy and because they're in their kingdom, and that's gonna be. And we, are frustrated. We got to work. We got to do this. It's for us. It's a hellhole, but it's going to be. What is the saying? The saying, "White man's heaven is a black man's hell." Well, it's going to become a black man's heaven. Is going to be a white man's hell.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, man.
Everlasting joy. We are going to continually be smiling. We are going to have these other nations under our feet, and we're not going to be scared. None shall make him afraid, like the brother read.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that was basically it. I don't know if you had something to add. If not, you can.
No, this was man. This was the icing on the cake, like they say.
The cherry on top.
The cherry on top. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, man.
You can close it off.
Karnak, yeah. Yeah, so with that, I hope you've been edified, and we want to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to our apostles, bishops, and elders of great mills to rule well and teach us the truth out of the Bible, and amongst other things, peace and salutations to the elect, scattered to all four corners of the earth, our fellow laborers who push in this work and word in truth and sincerity all across the globe. Shalom. Hey, and till the next time and another one. Kwame Yasharala. Yeah, man.